It's 12:30 in the morning, and these are the things we do to keep our daughter alive. Before sunrise, my wife and I will have done this at least 3 more times. This isn't a typical night for us, as we usually have a night nurse, but unfortunately, they called in sick. After only a few hours sleep, the day begins, and that's when things get really difficult. This is our family. I'm Jeff. This is my wife, Michelle. Our 2 beautiful girls, one of which that has special needs. Our 2 dogs, Soda and Artie. And we share a behind-the-scenes look of what special needs parenting looks like.
Life can be a little bit crazy sometimes, but it's ours, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
Goldie girl, what do you have to say?
Hi, Daddy. I love you.
This is a day in our life. Mornings in our house are never slow. If you don't get right to it, you're going to set yourself up for failure. Just like my wife, my daughter wakes up starving, so we have to feed baby number 1. As the son of a janitor, it breaks my heart to say that we bought a Roomba, and that's why I lifted up all of these chairs so we could do a real deep clean. Whoever wakes up first always makes the coffee, and if you want to be a saint, go deliver it to your partner in bed. Sweet Goldie girl's awake, and it looks like she had a very restful sleep, unlike her parents. We achieved the majority of our workout goals because we have to walk up and down these stairs so many times in a day. One of our dogs, Artie, is debatably one of the cutest dogs on the planet. But I want to show you a different side of him. The side of him that is a bastard. Look at how annoying he is, unlike sweet little baby boy Soda. I like to tell people that I breastfed Soda as a puppy, and I say it with such conviction that they believe me. Now you must be thinking that our day must be coming to an end soon because we've already done so much. But you would be wrong, because we haven't even had our breakfast yet. You're gonna see this happen a lot in our videos. This is Goldie being suctioned. Because she has no suck or swallow, this machine does it for her. So that was the suction, and this is us brushing her teeth. Now it's time for Goldie's first medications of the day, and for her breakfast, Goldie is tube fed. So she is fed through her G tube, and she has 3 G feeds a day, and then throughout the night, she is J fed, which means it goes into her small intestine instead of into her stomach. Goldie has dystonia, as you can see here in her ankle, so these little boots help with that. Michelle always walks the dogs because I can't handle those little bastards pulling me in opposite directions. You should see the look of disappointment the dogs have if they come home from their walk and their food is not ready. Sometimes the whole family will take the dogs on a walk, and then they'll get home and be like, how come somebody didn't break into our house, make our food for us, leave everything else untouched, and then leave? To argue my bastard case, this little bastard rolled in something disgusting, so we gave him a backyard bath.
Let's make Goldie's feeds. So it's been a bit of a day. I woke up at 2:30. I woke up again at 3. And then I was up pretty much from 5 until 6:30. She was pretty fussy. She's teething. But then I got to sleep till 8:30 and I had real weird dreams. We've luckily had a pretty chill day. Now I squish these up like this. It's like a cooking show. This is how you make pureed food out of a package. And then she's all set for the next 24 hours. Thank you for watching my cooking show.
One of my quirks that I'm sure my family absolutely loves is how particular I am about how the dishwasher gets loaded. Leave a comment if you would like a full tutorial in an upcoming video about how to properly load the dishwasher. What you're seeing here are 2 exhausted parents having their 5th shot of espresso for the day. To further my bastard argument, here's an exhausted father being bothered by his dog. Frankie is going to my mom's for 6 nights, so we're helping her pack 7 outfits. She's going for 6 nights. I don't know if she's going to stay for 6 nights, to be honest, but we will see. It's going to be calm around the house with her at my mom's. Let's pack. She's all packed up and ready to go, and now it's time for Goldie's lunch. We recently discovered that Goldie has a very strong affection for Taylor Swift. Well, Taylor, you have another fan. Congratulations. Look at how excited her little hands are watching your concert. Yes, the bastard is cute. I hate to say it, but when this little girl is away from home, the house is shockingly calm, and sometimes it's honestly easier to take care of our child with complex medical needs. After an embarrassing loss playing golf on a video game, it was time for Goldie's medications yet again. And for probably the 100th time today, Goldie needed more suctioning. My bastard argument continues. This guy will paw at you until you pet him, so we just give in and pet him.
It's about 5 p.m. We're getting through the day. It hasn't been easy. Taking the dogs for a walk. Had about 7 shots of espresso each. Heart's palpitating. Honestly, today was pretty chill, which was a relief because when you're on no sleep, it's brutal. This is our life. It's messy, even though, you know, my father was a janitor and I'm constantly cleaning. All right, well, Artie just took off, so let's go see what that little prick's doing. You bastard. Artie, come! I don't know what this little bastard's on. What are you looking for? Look at this little bastard. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? All right, well, I wrangled that little bastard up. You bastard. What the hell were you doing? What were you looking for? I thought last night, I was like, okay, we don't have a nurse. All right. I honestly thought it was going to be fine, that we were going to get a full sleep. It wasn't okay. I'm just struggling so much. I feel crazy. Parenting any child is hard. And I certainly don't want to take away from that because it is so hard. It is the hardest job you'll ever do in your entire life. There's one thing for sure, and that's that we do not take it for granted. We do not take any moment with Goldie for granted because, to be honest, we're we're unsure how much time we have with her. And that's scary. Our life is so full of love and there's so much laughter. And we really wanted to show people that even though our life looks a little bit different, that doesn't mean that the joy is gone. And we find joy in our days every single day, even on the hardest days, even on the days when we're going to the hospital in an ambulance. We certainly find joy, and we wanted to share that with everybody.
Thank you for joining me on that heartfelt moment, but now it's time to get back to it. It's more medications and Goldie's dinner. Shortly after Goldie was born, the doctors told us that she had low tone, which essentially means low muscle strength. So from her lower lip down to her waist, her muscles are not very strong, and she sort of has a newborn neck. But she is getting stronger and stronger every single day, and we couldn't be more proud and inspired by that girl. Functioning on very little sleep means we're ordering dinner, and tonight's dinner was phenomenal. You're going to hear the word secretions a lot, which is essentially snot and saliva. What a nice transition from talking about how delicious our dinner was. But the reason I bring up secretions is because sometimes Goldie needs to literally be drained while we hold her in a position where her mouth is facing towards the floor so that all of those secretions can come out. And that's what you saw Michelle doing with her when she tipped her over on the couch. Shortly after Goldie's last feed of the day, she fell asleep in Michelle's arms like a little angel. Then the janitor got busy doing what the janitor does best, and that's tidying up. And I need to say it, Artie is a bastard, but I love him so much, but I love Soda a lot more. I mean this with all my heart. Thank you for watching this video. It means so much to these two exhausted parents. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more from our beautiful family.